Hi guys, it's Thursday and this week is taking forever. So anyway, Corey, you mentioned movies / books that I want to rant about. And I'm going to rant about Pride and Prejudice and zombies. I don't have the book on me. I'm going to possibly put a link in the doobly-doo or around here. I don't know. But it is the most epic book ever. It takes the pretty, frilly, old-fashionedness of Austen and then puts zombies in it, so it's uber cool. But it's also being turned into a movie, and I'm so excited for it. Number one, just because Elizabeth is being played by Natalie Portman, because she's Padme and she's badass, and she's cool enough to be like Keira Knightley without all her "oh, woe is me" stuff. So that's cool. Oh, and my number two is just because zombies, and Keira Knightley played Elizabeth in the classic movie version, but she was just so off on a character that it really doesn't count. And the second thing I'm uber excited for, even though it's over a month away, is Kuro Kiro. Oh my god! I know, Nicole, you're not able to come, which is all like, bah, but I'm going to try and make this Kuro Kiro like my homecoming, because I don't think I'm going to homecoming this year, which is kind of strange, because you would think that I would go my senior year, but not necessarily any other year. But I figured that that dinner dance that they're having can work as a substitute for homecoming, because it's basically homecoming for nerds. Yeah. So in other news, my sister has this friend, and her science teacher is being kind of a you-know-what. So anyway, she was drawing during her science class on a worksheet or something, I'm not really sure what, and she goes to turn it in to the teacher, and she's all like, "Oh, sorry, I doodled, I really I was having trouble paying attention during class, so drawing helps me with that." And her teacher, rather than doing a reasonable thing like taking off points, like participation points for not paying attention, supposedly, or just telling her not to do it anymore, she said, and I quote, "You should stop drawing anime because it's uncreative and unoriginal." Bah! Giant squid of hate! Bah! So yeah, hopefully they'll get that sorted out and possibly go to the guidance counselor, because they're very big on anti-bullying, and I think this qualifies as bullying. So anyway, I'm gonna take one from Nicole and tell you underclassmen what you should be doing now so you avoid the stress that I'm going through. Number one, actually look at colleges. I just kind of figured that I'd go to Pitt or Penn State, and I still think that's what I'm gonna end up doing, but I have no ideas about safety schools, and yeah, that's kind of bad. So look at other schools besides like what you think you're gonna get into, because it's not fun looking for more schools this late in the game. 2, actually talk to your parents about the safety schools you're looking at, because you may look at one and it may seem perfectly fine to you, and then you talk to your parents and they're like, "Oh yeah, that school's a piece of shit, don't go there." And you're like, "What? I thought it was okay. It seemed okay. Why can't I go there? Or at least apply? Why didn't you tell me this sooner?" So So yeah, actually make sure you talk to your parents before your senior year, preferably much earlier, or ask them where you think you could get into. So yeah. So now you actually got your schools picked out. Now you should look at what you need to get into them. Because you may figure, hey, I have good grades, I should get in, I go to Hampton. And then you look at your grades and look at their grades and you're like, ooh, mine are good, but not necessarily that good. So compare what you're getting now to what you're going to need to get in, and then gauge your effort accordingly. So for the SATs or the ACTs, when you go and take either one, make sure you study so you know the grade you get is most likely the best one you possibly could have gotten, unless of course you freaked or something and just bombed it. If it's just not your day, then I would suggest retaking it. But if you don't study the first time, then you don't know how well you would have done if you studied, so you have to debate whether or not to take it a second time, which is not fun. So letters of recommendation, I would say ask sooner rather than later, because sooner will be put off until later. Like me, I figured, hey, I'll ask them the end of my junior year. Then that went by without me doing it. Hey, I'll ask them during the summer. That still fell through. Now I am a good month and a half into my senior year. I still haven't asked 2 of the 3 people. The only reason I asked the third is because she's pregnant, and she told us I won't be able to do it after a certain time. And I lucked out on that one. I was right on the border. So make sure you know who you're gonna ask and when you're gonna ask. And finally, kind of going off what Nikki said about majors, don't take a whole bunch of classes in one subject thinking that's what you're gonna end up doing, because that's probably gonna change in a year, or 2 years when you have to pick your major, or 4 years when you realize that major is useless and you want to switch to something different, or in 10 years. So don't think your future is going to be decided now, and don't think that you're stuck doing the same. That was my sister. Yeah. So anyway, I hope that was helpful, and I miss all of you guys at college. Joey, Nicole, and then Casey, I love you. Oh my gosh, I miss you guys so much. So yeah, see you next Thursday.